Hello and welcome to the FPL Mates Podcast, and we're back again after a couple of weeks off. Obviously, there's been COVID and stuff in my life where we've not been able to do an episode last week, but we are back now. We are back with a new guest as well. Now, this guest is a little bit different from before because I'm actually wanting to bring on this person because I really like what they're doing. I think they are a real upcoming FPL personality, really, and for that reason I thought it'd be great to get them on and hopefully introduce a few of you guys to this person as well. So they've got their own YouTube channel. They have started off just this summer and are doing some great things. So let me introduce to you Eddie, aka FPL Phillips. How are you doing today, Eddie?
I'm doing very well, mate. It's an absolute pleasure to be on the channel after watching you for so many years, it's probably not that many years, to be honest. You've been going not that long at all, but you've grown so fast. It's feel absolutely crazy. But yeah, no, you're a big inspiration to me starting my own channel. So I never thought one day I'd ever be involved. So yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, that's fantastic to hear, mate. No, it's honestly, I've been like keeping an eye on. There's so many new FPL channels that have popped up this summer, and I've kind of been keeping tabs on them a little bit to see, who's upcoming, kind of thing. And I think you are definitely one of the best ones of the new ones that have come up, if not the best one of the new channels that have come up this summer. So congratulations to all the stuff you're doing.
Well, that's amazing you think that, mate, yeah. I'd agree. There's been a lot of new channels started up. It's been awesome that I've kind of been able to share my journey with a few of them as well. But no, it means a lot that you've picked me to come on.
No, absolutely no problem. So, you're on, how many subscribers are you on now? You're on a few thousand?
I'm on about 2,700, I think, last time I checked.
Yeah, not bad. Yeah. Not bad. And you only started with the Euro stuff?
Yeah, it started with the Euro fantasy content that picked up quite well, and I thought, yeah, I will definitely carry it on, and yeah, that was always the plan, and I'm glad to say I've been enjoying it all the time.
I think a lot of people watching will probably be kind of thinking that they'd like to have a go at doing an FPL YouTube channel, and It's tough out there right now. I think I was kind of lucky because when I started a year ago, there wasn't really too many FPL YouTube channels at all. Whereas now there is so many, so you kind of really do have to be either good or have like connections and stuff like that to do well. So like, how are you finding it? Are you finding that you happy with the way you're growing? Are you happy? Can you keep motivated to make stuff in such a competitive kind of market? How are you finding it?
I'm always motivated, and like you say, the FPL community's become, I suppose, more condensed over here on YouTube. The rest of YouTube's been pretty much like fully condensed for a while, but the FPL community is thankfully growing in size, and it's always good to see. It's always good that people are getting more exposure. I'm always motivated to make videos. I never have a problem with that. I'm always trying to think of new ideas, new concepts, like you're so good with creating new ideas and stuff. But just doing what I do, trying to bring my own kind of personality to it, and just enjoying and being enthusiastic in the way I create my videos, and whilst trying to provide the best value possible is just kind of all I think there's to it, really.
I think that's exactly it. Like, if anyone is thinking of starting up an FPL YouTube channel, first of all, do it now. Don't wait, because if it's tough out there now, it's going to be so much tougher this time next year. That's for sure. And also, you've got to love it. You really do have to love it. Like,
I think everyone who starts has had that problem at some point. Whenever they've started, doing YouTube, there's always that kind of, I'll put it off, I'll do it then. It's not the right time now. There's always some excuse that you make, when in reality, now's as good a time as ever to start doing that, and put your foot down and actually think, this is actually what I want to do. I'm not gonna put it off for failure of it going wrong for various reasons.
It's so true. It's so true. Just get stuck in, guys. I do occasionally, get comments of people asking about starting off the channel. Just throw yourself into it. Honestly, Eddie here has started off this YouTube channel literally just 2-3 months ago. I'm trying to think how long ago the Euros was, but not that long ago.
2 months, yeah.
Yeah. And you're already growing an audience and getting a bit of recognition, making some good stuff. I mean, you're like FPL, Fantasy Football Fix, they've contacted you clearly and asked you to do stuff for them as well. So you're already getting all these amazing opportunities, and you're like a few months into your journey.
Yeah, it's been unbelievable, to be honest. I never thought it would, because like every other channel I've ever made has been, you know, very slow for, you know, at least a year really. Not that many of them have been going that long, but a lot of other areas, you know, this area on YouTube with the FPL community is just so all encompassing, so welcoming, and everyone seems to be out there in a positive way. And yeah, everyone's been so nice, so supportive, and there's really no reason to fear starting a channel for fear of people being a bit mean to you or whatever.
No, completely agreed. The FPL YouTube community in particular is just, everyone is just so nice and like amazing. There's I've not really had like any trouble or like bad comments or anything like in a year and a half. There's been like maybe like one person who's like randomly spouting off some nonsense about you know, COVID isn't real, you're all sheeple. That's been the only like weird comment I've ever had on my channel.
Yeah, I was expecting like half my comments when I started just be, you're a donkey, you don't know anything, you don't know ball, you don't know whatever.
Yeah.
You're clearly the wrong options you're picking here, but no, it's not been like that at all, and I'm very thankful to everyone who's been watching my work and supporting my content, as I'm sure you as well. No,
it's wicked. So what kind of stuff did you do before? Like before you were doing FPL YouTube, what
well, I had another channel. I've had other channels in the past. I had one when I was about 12 or 13 that was literally professional wrestling based, because I used to like WWE. I've had a channel a few years ago, or started a few years ago, where I did kind of more productivity stuff, more like medical student based material, helping out people who start in medical school, so stuff like that. But no, I started this channel, and I've definitely value some of the skills that I've built up over that time. But that said, there really isn't. It's been like learning a completely different skill set anyway. I'd never streamed before in my life. You know, I've had a lot of things where, you know, you could just start with your phone. There's not that much that you need to start a YouTube channel. It's another excuse that people come up with a lot of the time is technology. You know, I've been quite thankful for some of the stuff I've had from building up other channels, but when I started out other stuff, I've literally had, you know, £10 that I've put towards buying a tripod or whatever, and that's been it.
Yeah, I remember one of my first YouTube channels, like, actually, I say one of my first YouTube channels. My first YouTube channel was literally about 15 years ago, I think. Which sounds very strange to say, but yeah, it would have been about 15 years ago. So, and that was just, you know, like £10 webcam, no microphone, just nothing. But you'd learn so much skills so quickly if you just like kind of throw yourself in there. It's such good fun.
I've definitely thought about making content surrounding kind of how to get started on FPL YouTube and whatever, because I think some people have a lot of questions, and there's not really. I know Andy, the Stuck FPL, did one or two videos on it, but I think you know, like a beginner's guide, maybe something invaluable. But people seem to be, as you said, figuring out how to get started on their own, and there's a lot of brilliant and fantastic upcoming channels right now.
Yeah, there is, and hopefully there's just gonna keep being more, because you know, like. I personally like the competition. I like being pushed, because if there are other people doing good stuff out there, that pushes me to make sure I keep moving and keep trying to come up with new ideas and keep trying to make improvements. I don't want the FPL YouTube community to stay still at all. I want it to keep moving. I want us to become huge. I want us to, you know, go toe to toe with like maybe not like the FIFA YouTube community, but there's no reason why we can't become a huge thing over here. Yeah, I don't think so, but we have to keep pushing each other. We have to keep innovating. We have to keep becoming better. And the best way to do that is by everyone pushing each other and, you know, everyone trying to be the best, which seems to be happening right now. But yes, we've spoken about YouTube for a little while. I know a lot of people have complained on these videos before that I talk too much about YouTube, but I just love YouTube. I'm obsessed with it. I really am. But yeah, we're gonna talk about some FPL stuff. I want to talk a little bit about your team, Eddie. We'll do that in a minute. I want to talk to you a little bit about Antonio as well. But I don't know what I want to find out what you want to do with Antonio. So I think we got to talk about that. I think that's on the question on everyone's minds right now. What to do with Antonio. But first, let's do a little quiz. We're gonna do.
Okay.
you know about the quiz. I know because you watched.
I didn't know if I was getting one. I didn't know.
You're getting one. You're getting one. So the quiz. Play your points right. It's higher or lower. I'll explain the rules quickly for those of you who have not seen this before, perhaps. But basically, I name a player, and then I name another player, and our guests Eddie, FPL Phillips, has to guess if this player scored more or less points than the previous player in this current game week, so game week 4. So let's just throw this first player on there. We've got Sanchez. I like to start with a 6-point player. So Sanchez, Brighton goalkeeper, we got 6 points this game week. I'm going to name another player. You got to tell me if they got more points than Sanchez in game week 4 or less points than Sanchez in game week 4.
This is where I get exposed and no one subscribes.
Yeah. So if you get less than half right, I don't think anyone's going to, subscribe to you off the back of this because you don't know FPL.
They're in for a shock.
No. In fairness,
fingers crossed. Touch wood. I'm touching my desk for all.
I think you'll do okay.
All right.
But okay, so like I said, your first player is Sanchez. He got 6 points in game week 4 with that clean sheet. But did Paul Pogba get more or less points than Sanchez?
Oh, it's more.
Okay, yeah, you're right. See, it's not so hard.
Okay, I would have been screwed if I got that one wrong because I was at that game. So.
Of course you are. Yeah, I forgot about that actually. I
remember I went to Old Trafford and I went into the toilet. You can't in most football stadiums in the Prem. You can't get much service, so I couldn't check any of my FPL team at the 3 p.m. games. Right. I went into the toilets at half time with my phone. I was like, 0-0 in every single one. Is my phone not updating? And I was just like refreshing it. There'd been no goals apart from that Ronaldo one, which I'd just seen, which was
it was so bizarre. And even that was only like after 45 minutes.
Yeah,
or like 44 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, literally. A few of the people had gone into to get their pies for half time or whatever, and served them right for going in early. Missed the goal. But no, it was a great end to the half. What can I say?
Yeah, I bet. Especially
and I had him captain, so yeah.
Yeah, you had him captain, didn't you?
I had to bring him in. There was no doubt when that news came out that from Football Intelligence Unit or whatever, I had to go for him.
Yeah,
I waited for that.
Of course. Are you a Manchester United fan?
I am. Yeah.
You are. Are you from the area, or is it, or what?
I'm from like York, so it's like an hour and a half on the train for me.
Oh, right.
But no, I've been a United fan since I was like that high. But no, I get pulled plastic all the time.
You should be Leeds fan.
People don't think I sound like I'm from Manchester, so it's pretty quickly exposed that I'm not from there. It's really...
Oh well, I mean, yeah, like you don't really choose who you support because you're a kid, really, at the time. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
you just end up with a team. But no, that must have been a mad seeing, Ronaldo in his first game. I don't even know how you managed to get tickets. Like,
well, we bought them before Ronaldo signed.
There you go.
After which they were going for about £2,500. So I was like,
do you think about selling?
No, I'm not selling mine. no,
it?
Didn't cross my mind. I was going to that game. I mean, it's a lot of money, but I was like, that's a one in a lifetime thing, and I'd say it's probably the best game I've ever been to.
Incredible. Well, there you go. Yeah, I mean, it's not like you paid the $2,500 for it, was it? So.
Well, no, exactly. And I was like, when I first started watching football, when I'm like 3 or 4 and I'm that high, like Ronaldo was at United, made me like fall in love with the game, basically. So I was like, if I pass up the chance to miss his return, then it would have been a bit worse if he hadn't done anything or like had a really quiet game, and then I would have been like, oh, should I sold him? But no, it was fine. Or if he'd been benched, I was like, sell him on the day outside the stadium.
No, that would have been absolutely awful. But yes, we need to carry on with this quiz. We'll keep talking about this game that you went to in a little bit of detail. Maybe when we're talking about teams.
1 for 1. I'm just putting it off so I can't
just
get one wrong.
Sprinkle it in. Right. Okay. So you in that case, you might know the score of the next player. Is it the player is Manquillo, but did they score more or less points than Paul Pogba?
Ah, right. Okay.
Manquillo
obviously scored the equaliser.
Yeah, you saw it happen.
No clean sheet, 4 goals conceded, right? So he got subbed off as well, I think, Manquillo, or can't remember. But the goal for the defenders, like 5 points, right? I have to do some maths in my head here. I'm not
it's not 5 points for a defender goal.
It's 6.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay.
Which hopefully makes it even harder for you.
Thanks for telling me that. I would have blindly got the right answer then, I think. But I'm still going to say lower because I think that's minus 2 points for the goals conceded alone. So I'm going to go with lower than Pogba.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Pogba was on 9 points. Manquillo was on 8 points. So close.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
wow,
really
that's
close.
very okay. Yeah, thanks for giving me a really hard one. Second.
That's right. All right, okay. Your next one is a little bit easier. Actually, is it a little bit easier? It depends if you watch the game, which I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Would you have watched this game? No, because you wouldn't have. You wouldn't have been able to. But the next player is Azpilicueta.
Okay. Right.
And
yeah, I was on the train home at that point.
Obvious. Oh, fair enough. There is actually a really obvious reason.
No.
If you know the obvious reason,
yeah,
you'll
no, hang
know
on.
the
I think
answer.
Azpilicueta didn't start, did he? I'm pretty sure he came on and got an assist, but that was it. So I'm gonna go. Well, he'll have been on 3 for an assist, 1 for appearance. Unless he did start when I'm completely losing my marbles. But I'm gonna go lower anyway because he kind of got. I'm gonna go lower.
Yeah, you're right. It's lower. Yeah, he did come on for 25 minutes and got the assist. But I was trying to kind of catch you out there because he did get 4 points. You're spot on. I was trying to catch you out in a way because I thought, obviously, he got the assist. And then if you thought he started as well, then he's going to be on 10, 11 points.
Yeah, exactly. That was quite. Luckily, I did look at the lineup and point out to myself, look, there's a lot of rotation there. But because Mount and people like him were benched as well, weren't they? So Tuchel's just trying to make our options limited. FPL going to end up going for Mendy at this point.
Chelsea for FPL are just become a worse nightmare than Man City, which I never thought would happen.
It's going to end up being Lukaku, Mendy and Rudiger or James if he's nailed, but I don't think James will even be nailed.
No, he won't. Yeah, because you'll have Azpilicueta go in there, then you'll have his name has escaped me somehow. Hudson-Odoi. He'll go there. I can't be bothered. As soon as I do my wild card and I'm starting to bring in Chelsea players, you might be right. Mendy might just be the one.
Yeah, exactly.
Mendy, Lukaku, and then just leave it.
It's like blasphemy to FPL spending 6 million on a keeper when you're meant to be when you know what you're doing. No one ever does it, but it genuinely probably will be worth it. Like the return is insane. He made so many good saves as well against Villa as well, which I suppose is a good and bad thing. But I did watch it on Match of the Day.
Yeah, Chelsea actually have conceded quite a lot of chances this season so far. A lot. Like you would think last season they were not just they weren't conceding a lot of goals, but also their expected goals conceded was pretty low as well. But I think they're around mid-table for expected goals conceded at the moment, which is crazy considering they've only conceded 1.
Yeah, that is mental, but I guess it's kind of a good thing for his saves, but a bad thing in that if he starts messing up, Chelsea concede. Yeah,
but he's an insane goalkeeper, that's for sure. Right, next player. We actually should probably start whizzing through these. Let's just send this whole clip. Right. Right, next player is Tomiyasu, the new right back for Arsenal. Did he start? How well did he do?
I'm pretty sure he started.
Did he score more than Azpilicueta's 4 points?
Well, if I'm right and he started, he's kept a clean sheet in that 1-0 victory, unless he got subbed off before the 60-minute mark, which you definitely try and trick me with.
I would. You're right, I would.
I'm gonna still go higher and hope he got something like 6.
You're right. He got 6. Bang on.
Thank God. I thought because I think I've been looking at him I was looking at him when he came in because the algorithm team for Fantasy Fix were had Holding in this week, so I was like, is he even going to play? But yeah, Tomiyasu is a new signing. He's not looked as attacking as some people are saying. But yeah, his heat back wasn't looking great. I still think Tierney's worth the 0.4 extra, to be honest.
Yeah, agreed. Because Tomiyasu's kind of halfway between a centre back and a right back.
Yeah, agreed.
He's the kind of when a team goes sort of 4 at the back in defence and 3 at the back in attack. It'll be Tierney bombing on forward and then Tomiyasu sort of tucking in it and being a bit more of a centre back, I guess. All right, next player is Fabinho. Did he get more or less points than Tomiyasu?
Fabinho scored the second in Liverpool's game, right? So I think did he get bonus as well? Well, he'll have got a clean sheet point. So that's 3 plus the goal for a midfield. It's higher, right? Higher. I'm going with.
Okay, yeah, higher, 7 points.
Okay.
He got the goal. He did get a yellow card as well, which
Okay,
kind
got
of brought it
booked.
down a little bit. But yeah, finished on 7
I
points.
do remember him getting booked actually, because I remember looking at that and thinking, if Antonio could have just got 1 yellow, that would have been nicer for me this week.
Nicer for everyone, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, next player is Aubameyang. Did he score more or less than Fabinho's 7 points?
I'm pretty sure he got all 3 bonus, because I saw someone on Twitter complaining about it, even though he had no touches in the first half or something. So I'm gonna go higher because he scored as well, obviously.
Yeah, 9 points. I saw the same tweet, by the way.
Yeah, I was also moaning about
Yeah.
it. I can't remember exactly who it was, but it was a funny tweet.
It was something along the lines of, I can't believe Aubameyang got 9 points for scoring a goal, even though he didn't really do much, where Salah scored 8 points, even though he was better. I don't know if that's even true, to be honest. I think Aubameyang, Salah, he didn't have the best game ever, but the rest of
bonus
his team
point
were doing
system
well as
still
well.
remains a mystery. Yeah, it will never be clear. But yeah, winning goal stuff, I suppose adds quite a lot to what
bonus
Aubameyang
points
got.
at the end of the day are there to reward the best players on the pitch, and Aubameyang was the only player who did anything in terms of goal contributions in that game. So
I guess so. I've definitely given them a bit of slander for bonus points in the past. They sometimes seem to get it wildly off. But no, on the whole, it genuinely you can kind of trust that most of the time your player, if they've done well, will get the bonus points they deserve.
yeah, I think it makes it a little bit interesting because it's not just about picking the best players, but you're picking the stars of
exactly. It adds
game.
another dimension, I suppose.
Exactly.
To actually, it's almost makes it more interesting that it's not often as clear and black and white as it seems.
Whatever. Anyway, right, next player we have got Gallagher for Crystal Palace. Did he score more or less than Aubameyang's 9 points?
Ooh. See, I didn't watch this game either, so this is bad because I've obviously had to get the train. So I remember that obviously Spurs lost 3-0. What Gallagher did, I think he definitely got 1 assist. It's whether he got 2 or not, and whether he got bonus points. He went up in price last night, I think, as well. So this is quite a tough one. I think this might be the one I get wrong.
Yeah.
Well, he's a midfielder, so he actually gets a clean sheet point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Aubameyang 9. I'm gonna go higher.
Sure.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you got it wrong. You're right.
No.
You got it wrong. Yeah, we are getting to the tough one.
Was it 8?
8.
What did he? I thought he might have got 2 assists and then some bonus, but Edouard came on and bagged 2. I don't know who assisted him.
3 bonus, I think. Gallagher, obviously, he assisted the penalty that Zaha converted.
Okay.
But yeah, he ended up on 8 points. By the way, he's flying in terms of points the last few game weeks. If Crystal Palace had even semi-decent fixtures, I think we'd be looking at him a lot more closely.
Yeah.
But I think it's Liverpool next, and then I can't remember who's after that for Crystal
He's
Palace.
the same price as Gray now, isn't he? Until Gray goes up tonight, probably.
Yeah. But anyway, next player is Bernardo Silva. Did he get more or less points than Gallagher's 8 points?
Bernardo Silva. City won 1-0.
Yeah.
Bernardo Silva scored the goal. It's whether he's got max bonus for that. Will Man City defenders get some? Aubameyang getting 3 bonus has skewed me. It's that we never striker because he scores the winning goal and no one gets bonus. I'm gonna think with 5 bonus, with 5 for a goal rather, a clean sheet, 2 minutes played. I'm gonna hope that he's got. I don't know. If he's got all 3 bonus, then he's done it. But I suppose you're not going to go for a tie, so he might have got. It's either 3 or 1 bonus. I'm gonna go with my gut and go higher.
Yeah, higher.
10
points. 10
so it was
points
3.
scored. No, you got 2.
Bonus? Oh
No, you got 2.
wait, what did I miss out?
Yeah, I don't know, or maybe, or did he maybe not play? Maybe play 59 minutes or something.
Oh,
No, I don't think he did. I think he played more than that.
Shouldn't he would have got all bonus? Who knows? I've done bad maths. This is clear. You
five
would have thought I'd done
points for a
A-level maths.
No, I need to work it out in my head now. So 5 points for the goal, 2 points for playing, assuming that he played. 1 point for the clean sheet. That's up to
8, right?
8. So 2 bonus points. Yeah, that's 10.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That was literally just my bad maths. I just did that on the clean sheet. There you go.
Never mind. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Okay. Well,
you don't follow me for maths anyway.
No, it's true.
Subscribe to me if you want to. If you want to check out some A-level maths channels, if you're interested. In that.
As long as you're like not calculating your own FPL points yourself, you're like getting the references from the FPL website. You're not counting up yourself. That's fine.
I'm going to get the right one right now.
Next player is Cancelo, sticking with Man City for a minute. Did he get more or less points than Bernardo's 10?
So you've made it slightly easier for me because I know that Bernardo got the 2, so I know that Cancelo, I'm pretty certain this is going to be higher, right? I'm gonna start doubting myself for 10 minutes. I need to get through it. My initial thought was he was one of the highest scoring. I think Marcel got 13, and he was. I saw some people bragging with him, screenshots of him in their team on Twitter. So that's, again, thank you whoever that was. I'm pretty certain he's got 12. I think this week. So whether my memory's proven me wrong, I'm gonna go with higher than Bernardo.
Yeah, you're right. 12 points, the classic clean sheet, assists.
The bandwagon's back from last season.
yeah. I love that 12 points for a defender. It's sort of the Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Trent got it,
classic. The clean sheet, assist, and 3 bonus. Absolutely love to see it. He's not one of the quiz questions, by the way. That's why I peppered that one in there. Right, next player is Trossard. Did he get more or less points than Cancelo's 12?
Trossard. Right. Brighton. Trossard.
We're almost done, I promise.
See, I think Trossard did score the winner. I don't think he'd be in here if he... I know my Brighton defender's got some clean sheet. That was all I was interested in. I know Tony did nothing, so I think Brighton. I'm not sure I even watched this on Match of the Day, but I think 12 points to get for a midfielder if he's scored. That's 5. Clean sheet 1. That's up to 8. So he can't have got higher if he got 3 bonus even. That's 11. I'm gonna go lower than Cancelo.
Yeah, you're right. Fantastic listening to your brain work there, by the way.
I think I did my maths right that time. Did he get?
Yeah, you aced it. How many points do you reckon he got?
Well, if we're going on the fact that everyone who scores a 1-0 or whatever gets 3 bonus, I'm gonna say he's got 11. Is it 10?
Yeah, you're right. 11? Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Yeah.
Okay. You score the winning goal. Get the people who score the winning goals. This is the FPL Vice is just explained.
I know. Just
if it was that simple.
Just predict who's going to score the winning goal in any given game, and you've got
1-0s every week and make it.
Yeah, and there was a lot of them this week. To be fair.
Yeah, he's all about with the 0-0.
Probably get another one tonight. Right, the last player, and by the way, you've done fantastically. You got 10 out of 11 so far. Wait, 10 out of 11? Or is it 9 out of 10? I don't know. You've only got 1 wrong.
Yeah, we've got 1 wrong.
And this is your final one. And we're going to make leaderboards, by the way.
Oh, no.
There's going to be a leaderboard for everyone who comes on. Right, this is your final one. Trossard got 11 points. But how many points did Kovacic get?
No. Hang on, Kovacic in that Villa game, he scored because it was his first goal at the Bridge, and I'm pretty sure he assisted, if I'm not mistaken, one of the Lukaku goals. I think it was the first one. So again, my maths is gonna probably let me down here, but I'm gonna assume Lukaku got 3 bonus. I'm pretty confident of that. I'm gonna say 2 minutes, so it gets him up to 8, and then plus the assist. And guaranteed he got 2 bonus. He must have got 2 bonus, surely. I'm gonna go with the fact he got 8 plus the assist is 11 plus 2 bonus is 13. I'm gonna say he got higher than Trossard.
You're spot on. 13 points.
Yeah, beautiful.
You know what?
I'm not that bad. I'm okay. I just had a brain fart.
I was having some doubts about your mathematical skills, but you pulled it back. You fully redeemed yourself there.
All that mathletics at school has come through eventually.
There you go.
But yeah.
Nice one. Okay, well, you've done brilliantly. You are tied with 11 points with FPL Heisenberg.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, yeah, Dan, those are the only two people, well, you two are the only two people who have done it so far, and you've both got 11. No,
well, I'll be 10
out of 11.
Honoured to be on a level with him, the man. Was on the FPL show the other day.
Yeah.
I'm on that level. For people he's got 50,000 followers on Twitter. Where are my 50,000 followers now? I'm expecting that. I'm not getting a tattoo though. I'm not getting a tattoo of my logo.
No chance.
I respect him not doing that.
No, yeah. Well done. No, you smashed that. That was enjoyable to listen to you kind of work them out and stuff as well.
Yeah.
You got your FPL brain screwed on today. Fair play.
Well, yeah.
Right. We've been going on for ages, so let's do a quick look at your team just for how you're lining up for this coming week. So I'm going to put your bus team up on screen now. So this is what you've got right now for Gameweek 5, right?
Yeah.
Antonio is currently on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on there? What's your head telling you?
Well, we finally got to the topic of that everyone wants to hear about, I suppose. Yeah. Well, I'm quite gifted in that I know quite a few people don't have much money in the bank. My moves last week have actually given me quite a bit to play with, so I could afford to even move Antonio onto DCL. I think I've got 1.7 in the bank. So
wow.
Even though I'm gifted with quite a few options, my gut instinct and what I've thought of, really from the start was that I wanted to try and bench Antonio this week and have him in for the next game and potentially the game after that, depending on when I wildcard. Because he's got Leeds and Brentford up next or something, two quite easy fixtures on the attacking side. Yep. So my initial instinct is to bench him. Looking at my team right now, I think, to be honest, even if I wasn't, to make a transfer, I've got Ben Rama sat there. I've got Tony. Having to play Duffy this week with Sanchez isn't ideal, but hopefully they can come through with me again, the double up. But
it's not the worst thing, because something I learned this morning was that Leicester had the least amount of shots taken of any team this year so far.
Wow. That's a very interesting stat. But yeah, anyway, the priorities are probably Ben Rama or Tony to go. The Wolves defence looked pretty solid. Tony and Brentford on the whole haven't looked brilliant going forward. And I think if I was going to remove a striker, I'm annoyingly 0.1 off going Tony to DCL. But if I was going to bring someone in like a Bamford or a Jimenez, it would probably be for him.
Yeah, I like that, to be fair. Are you happy sticking with Ben Rama for another week? Because he's the guy who's on the chopping block for me, I think.
Yeah, again, Ben Rama has those fixtures next. I want to learn a bit more about who kind of plays up front when Antonio's out, what the system changes, because I saw a few people mentioning that Ben Rama may go to that attacking spot. Either way, United's obviously a tough fixture without their main man. So yeah, I think Ben Rama, it depends really, I think, who I want to go for, who's my most prioritised asset. If I want someone in like a Rafinha and I decide he's a better option than going Bamford or something this week, then perhaps it will be Ben Rama on the chopping block. But with kind of Torres and Jota already in my team, I don't need that 1.7. If I could use the 1.7 to go to Jota this week, it may be a different story. Despite Mane's screwing over of his points yesterday. I know. It was like his mini league rival had captained Jota, and he was just like, no, I'm going to miss every chance he gives me and not pass to him at all. And then when he goes off, I'll bang one in.
Yeah, exactly. So annoying. Jota was played so well. I can't believe he didn't get any points.
Yeah,
really annoying.
I
but
don't even dare
technically,
to look at his expected stats.
You got to take it as a positive, like a good sign of if he's creating chances, then it suggests that he's going to get points in the future. So
yeah. It's a limit. He's still a ticking time bomb, isn't he? Though with the Firmino recovery, we've not got much time until I imagine we'll be having to say bye to him again.
Yeah, but it's almost wildcard season, so I mean, arguably it already is for some people.
Some people have already used theirs and got in. They'll be probably even more stressed. But that was another reason why I wasn't too concerned about bringing in Jota and even Torres. Really, he could have even got benched yesterday, despite in fact he didn't do anything either on Saturday. Was the fact that I can remove him if something else, like when De Bruyne or Foden comes back. Torres now isn't the favoured option. I've got players that I prefer and are slightly what people would probably call risky picks in, but I've not got a problem with that because I've still got the wild card to fall back on when I want it.
Yeah, absolutely. So what are we saying? Tony to Bamford, is that what you're thinking?
I'm thinking that. Again, the option is I could just roll a transfer. Although I've got 2 players sat there I don't particularly want. It's not the worst thing in the world. Tony obviously has got Liverpool, I think, the next week as well. Yeah. So he's really mainly the priority. That's kind of another thing to consider with Ben Rama, is that he's got a decent fixture next week, whereas Tony's got, what you say, one of the worst that you could have. So I think Tony will probably be the one on the chopping block for that reason. And again, he's this season's Werner for me, basically. I've made the mistake 2 years in a row now.
No, he's this season's Mitrovic. People betting on the championship's top scorer that comes up.
Yep.
That's what he is. He's this season's Mitrovic.
I suppose. Definitely in that point. But it was a kind of a fear of missing out thing. I didn't go and I went for Mitrovic, but I kind of looked at his ownership. I looked at people who had him. I did look at his stats, and they did look very nice. I obviously all the way along considered it, but I was like, I'll take the risk. Some risks pay off, Ben Rama, some don't, Tony.
Yeah, that was a fair point. That's a fair point. Okay, well, look, we've been going. This has been by far the longest of the podcast episode so far, so we better wrap it up. I know we could probably talk for a little while longer. I'm not gonna lie. So we'll definitely get you back on, probably like in a couple of months, and we'll just catch up and see how you're getting on and what your rank is and what crazy football games you've been to recently.
I've not got much luck of getting United tickets for the rest of the season, I don't think. But if I do, I'll be sure to brag about it on my socials. Yeah.
Fair play. Well, maybe I'll be able to get to. I've never been to Old Trafford. I'd quite like to go at some point.
You're an Arsenal fan, are you, though?
Yeah, I know.
I'm not sure many people, even Arsenal fans, will be opting to go and see them play at the moment.
Yeah, but I've kind of decided I'm not an Arsenal fan anymore. I'm just a football fan.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just going to try and go to as many different games as possible, because Arsenal, I don't even enjoy watching them anymore. So I just want to follow good football from now on. I think that's probably quite a different but healthy way of approaching football, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think supporting Arsenal properly kind of sacrifices your blood pressure these days.
Yeah, it does. It really does. But there we go. Right, guys, if I could ask you, everyone who's watching this video, to very, very kindly go into the video description and click on the link to FPL Phillips' YouTube channel. He is making some fantastic FPL content at the moment. He really is very much deserving of far more of a following than he already has. And he already has a really good following, for how little time he's been doing this. But yeah, it would be great if we could get him a few more subscribers. That would be really amazing. So go check him out, please. Of course, like this video if you enjoyed what you saw. Subscribe to this channel if you've not seen this channel before or whatever. We are trying to get 100,000 subscribers at some point. Is it possible? I don't know. I don't know. Do you reckon I could do it, Eddie?
Of course, mate. It's a matter of time.
2 months
before Christmas, easily.
Christmas. Yeah,
that'll be a lovely celebration.
Oh, it would. What a lovely Christmas gift that would be. Yeah, that would be nice. Getting the plaque as well. That's just the dream, isn't it, for any YouTuber to get that silver plaque? Yeah,
I'll be fuming with jealousy, but also
maybe next year for you, man. Maybe.
With a bit of luck, with a bit of help from people who are watching this video going down into the description, maybe we'll have some chance.
Why not? Right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. I know a few of you guys want this on Spotify. Just let me know if you do, because if there's enough demand to put this on Spotify, I will. So let me know about that as well. But aside from that, you vote for it, fair enough. Thanks, Eddie, for coming on today. I really do appreciate it. It's been good having you on and chatting to you. But yeah, thanks for watching once again, guys, and I will see you later, mates. Bye bye.